Story 1. Well-managed anger. One day, Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius was insulted by a stranger in his palace. The stranger used rude words to provoke and offend him. Marcus Aurelius's companions immediately wanted to punish the stranger, but the emperor preferred to remain calm. He stayed silent for a moment and then smiled gently. The stranger, bewildered, asked, "Why aren't you treating me poorly? I insult you, and you only smile." Marcus Aurelius replied, "If someone wanted to give me a gift and I refused to accept it, whose gift would it be?" The stranger thought for a moment and said, "Of course it would be mine." Smiling, the emperor continued, "Exactly so. Your anger belongs to you. My acceptance or refusal of it is under my control. To be a good leader, I must not be a slave to my anger. Whether to accept it or reject it is up to me." This incident demonstrates Marcus Aurelius's ability to deal with anger and remain calm in the face of insults. The emperor was known for prioritizing the control of emotions and approaching events with a peaceful mind. Story 2. The wisdom of Alexander the Great. In the height of his conquests, Alexander the Great faced many challenges that tested his leadership, none more so than his encounter with the philosopher Diogenes. Diogenes, known for his unconventional lifestyle and disdain for authority, lived in a simple barrel in Athens. One day, Alexander heard about Diogenes and his wisdom, and he decided to pay him a visit. As he approached Diogenes' barrel, Alexander found the philosopher basking in the sun, seemingly oblivious to his surroundings. Impressed by Diogenes' composure, Alexander greeted him and asked if there was anything he could do for him. Diogenes, without even looking up, replied, "Yes, you can step aside. You're blocking my sunlight." Initially taken aback by the philosopher's audacity, Alexander couldn't help but admire his boldness. Instead of reacting with anger or aggression, Alexander laughed heartily and said, "If I were not Alexander, I would wish to be Diogenes." This encounter left a profound impact on Alexander. He realized that true power comes not from dominating others, but from mastering oneself. From that day forward, Alexander became more mindful of his own emotions, especially his anger, and sought to control them with wisdom and restraint. Diogenes' simple yet powerful lesson taught Alexander that the greatest conquest is the conquest of oneself. By mastering his emotions, particularly his anger, Alexander became not just a conqueror of nations, but a conqueror of his own spirit.